Hey everyone, my name is Lala, and you mostly know me as Samantha's friend and the artist that does fan art for the Bone season. And today I wanted to do my own personal review of the Bone season just because I'm seeing all these reviews on YouTube for it, and I wanted to do my own. And a lot of you have been asking me to do one from an artist's point of view. So let me. Fuck, where's my book? Here it is. So I'm going to do my review based on the advanced reader copy. I currently don't have my hardcover just because I let my uncle borrow it and he's yet to give it back. But either way, you're going to get a review. So first off, design-wise, the final design is absolutely beautiful. I just love it. It is amazing, and I'm going to make sure that my UK copy does not get ruined at all. David, man, you did an amazing job, and I absolutely love it. But the advanced reader copy is. Mine is dirty. My spine is bent. My pages are bent. Overall, it's a ratchet ass mess, but I use it mostly as a reference just so I can flick through the pages and see what I can draw, as that is what I do. I really love it. I mean, you get like all these little treats. You get, for the first couple pages, you get this nice little, I don't know if you could see it clear on my shit ass webcam, but you get this really nice chart of the levels of clairvoyance, which play a big role in the book. You can read through them, and you can Google them or Wikipedia them and see, and sort of get a glimpse of what they are and what role they kind of play in, that you can just roll your mind around that. And then you get these nice little maps that they made of, I still can pronounce this word. I read Sam's teaser for it where she has all the pronunciations. I cannot pronounce it. So it's going to be called Sheol for the entirety of this review. Deal with it. Now, I won't get into the summary for the Bone season just because you can find it online, or you can just look at other books reviews, but I'm just going to be mostly talking about my overall thoughts about the book and the characters and the plot. I won't get into a lot of it much. I'm kind of just going to give my own overall thoughts from an artist's point of view. Now, the Bone season, the writing is just absolutely amazing. I mean, especially for me as an artist, I mean, you can definitely imagine it really well in your head. It's sort of like an HD movie. Like if I can project anything that's going on in my head and then put it on screen, and then you can see what's going on, then you'll probably think I'm crazy. The Bone season really does make my brain sort of, the gears in my head sort of work overtime. It's just an amazingly rich world that you're put into, and there's a lot of things that I would love to do fan art for the Bone season, but unfortunately I'm slow, so you probably won't be seeing art from me for a couple of days just because I'm going on a trip, so sorry. Character wise, I'm going to be talking only about three characters: Paige, Jackson, and Warden. Now, Jackson. What is there to say about Jackson? I absolutely love Jackson Hall, and not just because Benedict Cumberbatch should play him. I personally thought he's very charming, he is very eccentric, but he can also be very, very like dangerous and deadly, and that's what I loved about it, because there's one point in the book when he fights, and it's just amazing, and I absolutely loved it. His dialogue especially is just, it really makes me just faint a bit. It's very poetic. I think there are points in the book when I kind of feel he knows a lot more than he really lets his group know, in a way, if that makes sense. Like, he's very mysterious in ways. Now, character-wise, they're absolutely amazing. I absolutely loved all the characters that Sam created for this book. I mean, especially for the Seven Seals, you can't really get a lot from them since it's the first book, but I know as she writes future books, you'll get to learn more about them. But for now in this book, you kind of get bits and pieces told about them and their lives. And I really love Paige's interactions with them. Now, Warden is just yummy all around. Just 3 snaps, girl. You did an amazing job with Warden, boo boo. Warden is just this mysterious sort of presence, and I absolutely love it. You can't really I can't really explain how amazing Warden is in so many words, and I really need to draw more of him. He's very charming in a dark sort of way, but like Edward Cullen, just no. Warden is like 10 times better. I absolutely love him. Especially with his interactions with Paige. And then at the end of the book, you really get a big surprise from him. And I absolutely love it. And they are my ship. I absolutely ship those two together. Now, Paige is probably one of my favorite female characters in a long time. I mean, you have Katniss from the Hunger Games, and then you have Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. But then when you read the Bone Season, you absolutely adore Paige. I mean, she is probably one of the best female characters I've read about in a long time. I mean, she has just enough pros and just enough cons to balance her out. And she reminds me a lot of Hit Girl from Kick-Ass, and I absolutely love that. She's spontaneous. She doesn't take crap from nobody. I absolutely adore that about her. She's just an amazing character, and I can't wait to see. You see a lot of her character grow during her time at S.H.I.E.L.D., but then I'm very excited to see her character growth in future books. She's just an amazing character, and I honestly do believe when the book comes out on August 20th, you'll definitely have a new favorite character. I know I will. And you will definitely have a new ship, because as a shipper, I absolutely love having new ships, and Payton is my new ship. Join me on my ship. But overall, I give the book a very good score. I give it a 4 out of 5, just because the information that you get at the beginning of the book is just a little too much for me. And I don't want to be biased and be like, oh, she's my friend, she'd get 5 stars. No, you get 4 because you gave me too much information. This is not school. Overall, The Bone Season is just an amazing book, and it will probably be one of the best new releases this by the end of the summer. And I honestly think it will definitely be a big fandom deal, because I'm a part of many fandoms, and I honestly do believe this book the has the most creativity and imagination, that it will definitely be a big hit. And you'll definitely see cosplays of Warden and Paige and Jackson and all the Bone Season characters. I just think it's amazing, and you should definitely buy it on August 20th, which is in a couple more days. So definitely go out and buy it yourself and support Samantha. She's just an amazing writer, and you definitely need to support her work. And I think she will definitely be a name that will be remembered even like 40 years into the future. I mean, she won't necessarily be the next J.K. Rowling, but she will definitely be our next Samantha Shannon. And I applaud you. So, you go, girl. And I also want to thank all of you for supporting my art and for leaving me all these wonderful messages and questions. I honestly do not mind any messages that you send me. Don't think that I won't. I do. I love them. If you have more for me, I will put links down below for my Twitter and my Tumblr. That's where I'm most active. As for questions that you've been leaving me on whether or not I'm going to do more character portraits of the Bone Season characters, I'm working on it. Currently, I'm working on other art right now for the Bone Season, but I am trying to do more character portraits, and I'm trying to do other fan art and trying to put more stuff up, but unfortunately I'm very slow, so you'll have to just bear with me. Don't worry. You'll get something. Definitely go buy the Bone Season, and if you don't, then we can't be friends. If you would like to see more videos of me, just comment below and I'll see what I can do. I mean, personally, I thought making a video review was horrible. I mean, I kept messing up. I I had to keep stopping. I mean, and I have to edit this, and now I gotta go through everything, and my hair's getting all poofy, and I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't. So, yeah.